Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today it's day 2 of playing on the ghost deck because it upsets the bigots for some reason. As always, you can get the seed from the video description, and when you're ready, let's go gold stake ghost deck. Alright, first boss, diamonds. There's an investment tag, so probably we do that. Okay, looks like could be clubs as a flush, could be play 2-pair first. Is this high enough 2-pair? Sure, aces and sevens. Alright, now we can get hearts as a flush. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the ace there as a pair. Maybe it just wins. Okay. Could be a gift card. Probably gift card. So I guess we're supposed to go gift card first, and then probably we hex it, then we go buffoon pack second, or do we want a scholar? Probably buffoon pack. Probably we could do better than a scholar. This is worse. This is definitely worse. Walkie-talkie's okay. 10s and 4s. As an Eternal, I don't feel great about, but we can probably make it work. I guess you could take gratification here. I guess going into the boss, I'd rather have something like walkie-talkie to make sure that we live. So let's do that. And go next. Alright. So 7654 could be a straight. I think with the polychrome it wins. I can try to get a second 4 here. There's a second 4, but it's debuffed. So yeah, I guess could be a straight. I guess the flush is worth slightly more. Either way it wins, I think. Great. Alright, now we got 33 bucks. Business card as an eternal rental? Probably not. We already have 2 eternals. Boss says play 5 cards. There's an economy tag. If I take the economy tag, is polychrome plus walkie-talkie, is that enough to survive? Probably. If we can get 2 flushes, which is plausible. Could be a telescope here. I don't know if I need this 33 bucks. You could also sell the gift card. I think, sure. Let's go economy tag. Alright, I could do kings and queens as a full house. Doesn't have walkie-talkie, so it's not actually worth that much, but 500's okay. We can try to get a clubs flush. We could try to get spades. Equal chance of both. So I guess if we do spades, we could get a 10 and could go for a middle straight. We did get a 10. I will play this flush for about 500. And then could be a hearts flush. 6 hearts left. That works. Okay. Alright, now we got a ton of money. So, played 4 flushes. I am thinking about this telescope. Could be Grim here for some fancy aces. Aces maybe not compatible with walkie-talkie, but you could get lucky cards, you could get gold cards. Let's go standard pack. Could be a gold king, could be maybe a steel 8, could be good with the walkie-talkie. I think I just want the gold card, probably. Let's do that. Are we trying to get the flush levels with the telescope, or are we trying to get something else? Usually something else, so let's go reroll first. That'll give me more information. Could be a burger. Burger's not the worst. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I want to commit to an eternal burger, though. I guess burger plus telescope, we could play a bunch of pairs. Sure. Okay, in that case, we open the Celestial Pack, look for Mercury. Could be Mercury instead of Jupiter here, instead of Uranus here. Because we have the burglar, we're not going to be able to discard to find pair, or sorry, not going to be able to discard to find 2 pair. We definitely want the telescope. We got money, we could go 1 more. Could be a red card, could be erosion. I guess between the 2 of those, we prefer the red card. And then, because it's a rental, maybe we don't go 1 more. Maybe we just save our money and go next. Alright, so I'm looking for a pair of 4s. I'm looking for a pair of 10s. That's it. Everything else we play is garbage. How about a pair of 10s here? Okay, pair of 4s wins. We could play the pair of jacks. We could play 2 pair, I think, is similar. Try to get my gold card. How about a pair of aces? There's a pair of 9s. Maybe keep the 9 of diamonds. I guess the diamonds flush is not going to happen. 200 points for a pair. We play the pair of 10s, and that's it. Alright. We should be good. Now we could get a mime. We have the 1 gold card. This boss says spades are debuffed. Probably I want Honu, but maybe I don't have to take it right away. Let's go Celestial first. Mercury, I think we take. So we can get chips. Here we could hang them. We could use death. We could make another 4. I could skip for the red card value. I could make a gold card, acknowledging that there's a mime in the shop. I think I need the molt. I think I need the molt. Maybe then we could make a gold 4 and then copy that in the future. Sure. So what kind of suit bosses did we have? We had diamonds originally, so let's go 4 of diamonds and try to find another source of molt. Honu, maybe we don't take right away. I need something. That's something. So we could just drop the red card here. Maybe we don't need the red card. We do mime plus fist. Yeah, maybe. Do that. Immolate. Come back for Honu. Let's go next. Alright. So this is not good. So now I guess I am stuck with Immolate, and maybe that's okay. Play the 9s. Next pair wins. I guess it doesn't have to be a pair. It could be high card queen. Pair the aces. Now I want an Arcana pack so I could use this Immolate. This mime gave me $3 if I have both gold cards in hand. Otherwise, it's feeding the fist. Alright, so we do have the telescope, which means Celestial packs guarantee Mercury. And then Buffoon pack, we don't have the red card anymore. Could be Shoot the Moon. Maybe is better long term than this fist, which is perishable. Or do we want to do that? I guess that seems fine. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just skip. I don't have enough queens. Alright. Waiting on the voucher. Here we have a queen, we have a 10 and a 4. I think we light them up anyway. We get to keep the 110. Play the 10. Okay. Pair the 9s. Oh, I've got the gold 4. I should probably take shoot the moon because we got the gold 4. The fist is only giving me not that much mult, but maybe I don't need that much mult. Maybe it's fine. Wondering how often this mime is actually going to be profitable. Maybe not 100%. Alright, so now we got Jimbo, we got Buffoon Pack. Definitely take Honu. Buffoon Pack gives me... could be a Cartomancer, could be a Rough Gem. I guess... I like Cartomancer for the potential to get... could be a Death card, could be Temperance. Are we able to drop the fist here? I think the answer is yes. Maybe we drop the mime for the Cartomancer. Sure. Then Arcana we can reroll first. There's a hologram. Is really good long term, but maybe not that good right here. Probably could replace Cartomancer with hologram. I think that's fine. Slide Joker instead of fist. Maybe not. Castle, no, because we got the burger. Ramen, could be a ramen. So we can hang them 5 and 2. We can hang them, or I can make a gold card. I think I like we just hang them. Okay. Now, do we want to take the ramen? If we take the ramen, what are we dropping? Maybe we're dropping the fist. I think maybe we don't need the fist that bad. Maybe. Perishable anyway. Alright. Mystic Summit here is pretty good. With the burger. Maybe we go Mystic Summit instead of ramen, actually. Ramen is not super important since we have the hologram. Take Mystic Summit and go next. Alright, so we should be fine here. Okay, as long as we draw our pairs. Maybe. There's a pair of kings, or we play the pair of aces first. Okay. Pair the 9s. That's it. Okay. So about 2,000 per pair. Next round's 9,000 points. We need some standard packs for the hologram. This boss says face down cards. Okay, so Celestial pack, we can get a Mercury card. I think that's important. Then Arcana, looking for, could be a Hungman, could be Hermit instead of Temperance. Do I want 20 bucks? Do I want to remove 2 cards? Probably we want the money. We could definitely do better than a Mystic Summit. Could be Blackboard, but it's perishable. Perishable rental maybe doesn't work so well with the gold 4. Go one more. Can't do rebate. Maybe no Lustful Joker. Let's go next. Alright, we can start with a pair of 3s. Alright, and just play 6 pairs, I guess. 5 pairs, maybe. Pair of the kings, pair of the aces, no problem. Supernova would be great at some point. Already played 17 pairs. Alright. 1 standard pack. Could be a queen. Gold seal queen gives me money. Celestial pack guaranteed Mercury. Is now the time we pick up Grimbo. Grimbo seems pretty good. The question is, can we afford to drop the Mystic Summit here? Maybe. We can pull it off if we get a pair of 10s and a pair of 4s. Pair of 4s is going to be difficult. Pair of 10s is possible. We could drop the gift card. Maybe. Maybe holding on to the gift card is greedy. And maybe we should drop it for that reason. Sure. Go one more. Plutonium. Maybe. We don't need that. Honk. No, go next. Alright, so start with a pair of 2s, or you could play a pair of 10s, follow with a pair of aces. So that's a good pair. Here's a pair of aces. Okay, that's 3,000. So pair of 9s is going to be 3,000, right? Ish. Next pair wins. I can play high card king. Oops, that's too many 7s. That's my bad. Okay. Boss says something about face down cards. That's fine. No room for judgment. Mercury, and then could be a fancy 6, could be another 10, probably, since we got the walkie-talkie. Could be Hermie, could be Jolly Joker instead of Mystic Summit. I think is fine. Go one more. Bus? No. Alright. This is a pair of 9s confirmed. This is probably, there's some 10s in here. Maybe do something like that. Okay, now this is a guaranteed pair. Okay. I can play the pair of jacks will win when we get there. We can play high card king first. Now I want to grow Grimbo. Okay. High card ace. I can finish with the queens. I can play whatever that is. And then there's a pair of queens. Okay. Okay. There's a supernova. Now maybe we don't need Grimbo. Boss says previously played as debuffed. I guess I could replace this Jolly Joker. Sure. Do I want this gelato? Maybe. I guess we don't need the gelato if we have the telescope. We have such high level pairs. So Jolly Joker out, pick up Supernova. And then could be a gold card. Let's go next. Alright, so now pair of queens. That should do a lot. Okay. Pair of 3s I think should be less, so I don't think this wins. Then pair of aces. I could do gold king. Finish with the aces. Okay, 500 for that high card. Let's do another one. Okay. Next hand wins no matter what it is, so let's play the pair of aces. Boss is going to debuff all my stuff, and that's okay. Sure. So, could be a tower. Could be Celestial Pack. Mercury. Do I care about making a rock? Probably not. Since we have the telescope, probably we don't care about that. Temperance only 24. Bummer, we got rid of the gift card. We still take the money here though. Go one more. Saturn, no. Grim, that's useful for the hologram. Oh, I should have checked here. Handy tag for 44 bucks, probably not worth it. We have some aces in hand. Let's go ahead and get some more aces. I could play this lucky ace. That's too much. Alright, pair of tens should be 10,000 if we need 10,000. No pair of threes. Let's just do the Grimbo here. So how about high card king? Supernova on high cards getting pretty high. Okay, and then finish with the tens. Cool. Mime. Don't have room for the mime, right? Mime and fist here. Bummer. Celestial pack, take Mercury, and you could take Plutonium, but I know that we don't need it. We can go Arcana after re-rolling. There's Immolate. Yes. Fool for Mercury. I could Immolate the gold card here. I think is fine. Give me Mercury. And go one more. There's a blackboard. So we could do blackboard instead of Grimbo now. I mean, that's probably worth it. But then we have all Eternals, which is fine. Go one more. Gold Seal, go next. Alright, so I can play the tens. I can put the gold seal on. Could be a 10, could be a queen. Okay. So there's 2 aces. 2 aces is 15,000. Okay, 2 queens wins. Got debuffed queen. Do I have any cards to dig for? I do have some gold cards potentially. Okay. King high. And then that's it. Missed the opportunity to use the talisman this round, but I guess I will go gold seal queen. Maybe since we already have queens. We're not going to get any money but right now, but that's okay. And then this should be 15,000. Yes. Alright. This boss says face cards face down. Oh no. Bummer. Alright, I don't need a Steel King. Oh, but I should have taken a card for the hologram. Whoops. Could be Temperance for 25 bucks. Could be turn some cards into clubs. Let's just take the money. Extra hand size. Go one more. There's Grim for the hologram. Let's go next. So now, go ahead and get more aces. I could play a pair of aces. Okay. Pair of eights. If we want to play more pairs, we do this. But maybe it's too late. Let's play a full house. Okay. Could play this pair of queens, could play high card jack. There's a bunch of aces. We have a lucky ace, we have gold seal queen in the deck. Let's play 3 aces. And then the gold seal queen, like that. Cool. Alright, Marble Joker we don't have room for. I mean, we don't have room for any jokers. Could be a rock, could be you just pick up a 4 here. Could be a blue seal. A little bit late for that. Do I want a gold 3? Do I want another king? Gold 3 seems fine. Ectoplasm? Interesante. Alright. So, I can play the pair of 9s. I can play a pair of aces. About 15,000 per pair, so I can play a pair of aces this way. And then I guess we finish with the jacks, or do I play them now? I guess I'll play them now. We can find another pair. We could play a pair of 8s. Let's go ace first. Finish with a pair of 8s, like that. Cool. Alright, what are we using this ectoplasm for? Can't do hit the road. Could be Matador. Doesn't work on this boss. Celestial pack gives us Mercury. And then standard pack for the hologram. That's a fancy 4. Maybe I want a fancy 4. Even though it's not a black card. Alright. Go one more? Could be one of those. Okay. My hologram is ×3. My supernova is +40. So do one of those. Okay. All the face down cards, let's get rid of them. Whoops. Alright. Do one of those. Okay. I could play this fancy 4. I could play a pair this way. Could play 2 pair. Alright. Hens as a pair. Throwing away some face cards. 2 pairs fine. We got a lot of hands, so we can kind of do whatever. Play whatever this is. Alright. Pair the aces. Cool. Okay. Okay, this boss is first hand face down. Bummer. Could be a fancy 9, could be a glass queen, since we got a lot of queens, maybe? Emperor. Gives me a priestess and a hungman. So, probably the diamonds, we can hang them. Priestess, stuff that we don't care about. So, do I want a gold card here? Do I want a steel card? Steel card, maybe? Maybe steel ace? Or... yeah, maybe steel ace. Go next. Oh, there's... could have skipped for a mega standard pack. Could have been interesting. Here, I guess I play the queen. And how about a pair of 10s? The pair of 10s is going to be strong, huh? Whoops. Oh well. Incantation, Arcana pack. Alright, full for chariot. We could do on the 4. Could hang them. Let's go incantation. Alright. 10 and 6, we can hang them. And then Celestial pack gives us Mercury. Go next. 4, 7 on the hologram. We can play a pair of 7s. Okay. Trying to avoid playing the glass card if we can. Pair of 8s. Here are the queens. I could keep the 4. I'm just gonna chip it like this. This is gonna win. Yeah. Doesn't super matter. Alright. Midas Mask we don't have room for. Celestial Pack, you get Mercury. That's it. Okay, we can hang them. Incantation first. Could be a red queen we remove, a 2 we remove. Let's hang them. And then go next. Alright, throw away whatever this is. Looks like a pair to me. Okay. Play whatever this is. Oh no, my queen! Okay. Let's try not to smash the 4. Okay. Maybe this 4 we can smash, since we have the blue seal in hand. Okay. Very crunchy so far. Okay. This boss says debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Okay. So you could get a 4 if one under the steel card. Maybe that makes sense. Could be we hang them here. 5 and 8 we can hang them. And come back for overstock. Go next. So now, couple of 4s here. Could be if I want to dig, I can play 2 pair, which scores less. Okay. Maybe play high card here. So we can play the queens, holding on to the 7. Okay. Could play the 3s, I guess. I think it's safe to dig. We got 46 cards in the deck. So if I play the 10s here, it wins. Let's try to draw more gold cards. Well, sorry, 10s throwing away the 7. Let's go no blackboard on this one. So I can play the 7s now, maybe? That works. Cool. Alright. Fist as a foil driver's license is interesting. Could be a queen. Could be you pick up the rock and then you take the driver's license. I guess I take the queen, since I have a lot of queens. Could be more queens here. Now we're up to 6 queens. I guess I don't actually have that many queens. Let's go next. Okay. So I card 10, I guess. How about a pair of 10s? How about a pair of aces? Alright. That does the thing. How's my supernova looking? Supernova is plus 55. There's a cryptid. Okay. Interessante. So let's go Overstock first. Before we go Arcana, let's reroll for tarot cards. Could be a Chariot. Right. Could be Temperance for 29. Maybe. Could be Familiar is good with the hologram. Maybe. No room for the Emperor. There's an Ectoplasm. That's kind of funny. I guess you could do that. Buffoon pack. Alright. You want a banana? Could be a banana. Could be gelato. Take a banana. Go next. Alright, I have a steel card in hand. I could try to dig for my other steel and glass cards. I have a lot of hands. Okay. Let's not play a pair. Let's just dig. Right. Could play 2-pair. Here's ace high. So there's a steal 4. Could be. Could be... I don't want to play 2 6s. Throw away this 6. 16 cards left in the deck. One more time. Alright, fancy 4. Let's go familiar. Okay. We could use cryptid to make more fancy 4s. Let's see here. If I do that, then I could do 4 of a kind 4s. Maybe. So it could be one of those. Alright, we'll copy the hologram. Hologram 7.75. I guess we don't need Michelle here. So I can play a couple of 4s. And throw away the jack. Could be something like that. Alright. I suppose that means we could have beat the Violet Vessel. Maybe. I think this might not have been the right seed, because if I look back here, they did say there was a runner, and there was supposed to be a bus too. I did not see a bus, did not see a runner. But, oh well. I mean, I had an okay time. Hologram's powerful, in general. But on the Ghost deck, Hologram is way more powerful. Getting standard packs is tough. You get 1 standard pack every 2 shops on average, and then when you open the standard pack, you only get to pick 1 card. So hologram is growing on average like 0.12 per round. It's not very fast. There are a couple synergies which are kind of cool and powerful, but just in general, maybe the hologram growing 0.2 per round, or sorry, 0.12 per round is comparable to the constellation. Always feels like we get some crazy synergy and then the hologram pops off. But it seems like on average it should be slower than the constellation. Maybe the synergies with the constellation are less powerful. But anyway, what I was going to say is on the Ghost deck, with the spectral cards that can add cards to your deck, so it could be Cryptid, could be Grim, could be Familiar, could be, what's the other one? The something? Anyway, it's Familiar, it's Grim, it's Incantation. Yeah. With all these adding cards to your deck, that's a lot more cards in one round, in one action than you would get from, let's say, a standard pack. But hologram just in general, if you add 4 cards over the whole run, if you add 4 cards, it's a ×2. It's a ×2 to every hand that you play. Certainly plenty powerful enough. If you can find 8 cards to add to your deck, then it's a ×3, and then it's like Blackboard, except unconditional. The condition is you have to add cards to your deck. And one of the benefits of playing lower ranking hands, pairs in particular, you can add whatever garbage you want to your deck. It doesn't matter. And that's part of the balance issue, I guess. With the lower ranking hands versus the higher ranking hands, if you open a standard pack and maybe there's a gold card or there's a blue seal, you have to ask the question, okay, if I'm playing flushes, is it the appropriate suit? Can I turn it into the appropriate suit? If I pick up a gold seal that's not spades, not my main hand, maybe. But if you're playing pairs, you just take whatever. You have access to all value generators. Possible. Maybe. I think the burglar is a little bit dubious. It's kind of like a ×2 where you have twice as many hands, so then you score twice as many points, assuming that you score with every hand. Of course, if you're playing 2-pair or straights or flushes, you're not scoring with every hand. Your hands are just discards to help you find your one scoring hand. Whereas if we are playing pair or high card, then now every hand is boring. Burglar makes your scaling jokers better. So Supernova, Green Joker, Bust, you can play more hands per round. You can scale them faster per round. This time I took it because I kind of wanted the extra hands. We also need some sorts of scaling chips to go with our scaling molten, so we had Telescope giving us the planet cards. This is a pretty good run for a Telescope. We got the Telescope early. We got a decent amount of Celestial packs. This level 20 pair didn't come entirely from the Blue Seal, which is kind of nice, I guess. Take care, everyone.